All right, guys, subscribers and members, let's get straight into it. Our first tip is in Eagle Farm Race 3, number 2, 10 Good Reasons. Look, obviously, this is a value runner. We were going to tip Now's the Hour with it, but at $1.50, that's crazy. Look how tight they got Ultimatum, which beat a really good horse at Ballarat last start and definitely a huge chance. And we acknowledged we've got to beat those two good horses, but I just can't get away from this horse with the claim with Sutherland. I know he's drawn barrier 10 and he's going to need a little bit of luck. But this horse is got under their guard here. I mean, um, really good form, really good form. Steps up from the 1200 to 1100. This run in Ipswich, if you get the video out, I won't do that. So I won't need to because you'll see his form here. It was a top run, too far back from wide gate. He was hitting the line very, very strong. Poor recovery, second up, forgive. And look at this third up over the 1,000. The Heart's a better zoo, baby. That's good form. Before he went from a spell over the 1,350, beat Estrondo, Mr. Bianco, who we tipped to our members last night and won. Seconds lead me on, quite a good form. Look at his consistency. He's done nothing wrong this prep. Like I said, the only bad run was after a poor recovery. And with a bit of luck from barrier 10, he's going to give these two favourites a real big shake. Will, 10 Good Reasons. You could back him for a top 3 finish. Eagle Farm Race 5, we feel we've got this covered. Look, SJ is favourite, with Silver Wedding and taking up a lot of the market here. He's had a lot of hard runs after heavy 8. He's backed it up here after a duel. And I think he will race flat. And so in that way, we're really happy to be on Silver Wedding here. Ange Jones, barrier 6, just drawn beautifully. It reminds me a bit like Johnny Rambo. Won't get so far back from this barrier and we'll be able to sit, one out somewhere, you'd think, without getting too back, and a lovely trial. So definitely got it. But we can't get away from Ruins for Rome. Its profile and its price. Look, Barrier 1 Eagle Farm today, you'd want to get out. Kay Wilson Taylor's not quite one of our jockeys, but this horse's profile, drops in weight from his class 1. And, months, we have to have it in. And we also think Grey Ice is definitely getting under the guard of the bookmakers and the punters here. He wins a benchmark 78 Saturday grade. This is a benchmark 78 here in Brizzy. He wins it well, albeit over the mile. 54.5, and he only goes up 1.5 kilos. He's had the 3 trials. Tell me he's not really, aiming for a first up run. He does go well fresh. Look at here after a 4-week break over the mile, written in code, just beaten. Here after a 5-week gap, wins in the Sunshine Coast over the 1,400, is over the 14. Just watch the market. We've got our top prices here. Grey Ice goes past the $12 or Ruins of Rome goes to $12. Win ahead is not going to be on. Silver Winning $4.20 is our max price. They're our maximum prices. Once they pass those prices, they aren't a selection. And I think really we don't normally tip 3 horses, but I really think we've got value and we've got the winner in those 3. Going against the favourite SJ. Eagle Farm Race 7. We're only going to tip one here, even though we've got graph burners. We're tipping Damien. You can back here, top 2 finish. Damien, what race are we talking? Race 7. He's $7. We think he's going to be really hard to beat. We can't understand why he's so big in the market away from graph burners. You can get 320 or 215. You can get 215 for a top 3 finish, top 2 320, and graft burners, you can get $2. It's crazy. It's probably our best bet of the day. Considering you get top 3 finish, top 2, and win, we really think, and we do think this is the form line. We rated graft burners really high. We almost made him a dynamite tip. And the reason why we didn't make him a dynamite tip, because Damien was in the race. He beat the older horses last start, or ran well against the older horses. He had 4 weeks between runs. This is him here in the yellow, and that's grafter burners. Now they sort of settle down. Grafter burners goes on from the white barrier, that's true. And Damien is in the box seat here. And I love, what are we doing? Are you frozen on me? I really want to show you this video. Let's see if I can get this up again. Here we go. Sorry about this, guys. I think it's important to show this because 4 weeks between runs, Damien, I think he needed the run, even though he had a trial. Watch him sprint here. He really sprints. Got to go on the inside. And he has acceleration here. And he changes legs. He goes bang. And I just reckon he ran out of condition. And he goes with grafter burners there. That's an injury in the side, Andy Horse. He did not stop. He's got the inside. So he's in front of grafter burners there. He had the inside, admittedly. But, mate. I think this is the right form line because we really rate graft burners really highly. 4 weeks between runs. Damien. We want to be on Damien. We're not tipping anything else in the race. Like I said, probably considering they're the two we really want to follow and we think he's got an edge on grafter burners, $7 second pick. Probably the value bet of the day. All right. I hope I haven't talked it up too much here. We've got a member called Damien. I think he follows this horse, and we never tipped the horse before, and hopefully we're right. Race 10. Again, this is another race we really think we've got the winner into. Johnny Rambo, love his rating pattern. Great run first up. Got way out of his ground in a fast run race. Barrier 4, Angela Jones. I really think, when horses come out of fast run races, the next start, they could sit a bit closer. They're like, oh, really? Like, Johnny Rambo, what he was doing out the back last, what he's going to be doing here midfield, is going to be same speed compared to what he was out of this fast run race. And what I love here, he really goes well early in the prep. He won here. Admittedly, it was a no metrop, as opposed to here, he's in a benchmark 85. This run is pretty much equivalent to what he did first up winning. And then he comes and wins second up after that run under his belt with a 3-week gap. He wins by 4 lengths. So he really loves that extra one. He's had 2 trials. He says even fitter. Nice 3-week gap. Nice barrier. Angela Jones. I think Johnny Rambo will be hard to beat. Now, Bossed Up, beat it last start. Goes up 2.5. He's been up for a while. Not really worried about the 2.5 kilo gap, but he's drawn barrier 10. He's going to have to work a bit harder. He's not going to have the favours in the run. He's coming in later in the prep. Johnny Rambo, we've got the rating pattern really going to come on second up. He ain't going to be that far back. I think he's got the measure on Bossed Up. So, but I think the real threat is Dream Smart. Happy to play 2. Blinkers first time. I know 18 starts, 3 wins. We've got a lot of time for this horse. Nice second to balance the books. I have got time for this horse. Trial in between. Down with the 52. Like he drops. He's dropping bloody 8 kilos, 7 kilos. So Blinkers first time. I think the horse is going to be up on the lead, and Johnny Rambo is going to have to chase down. Murray Bridge, race 3. We got Tripod Terror. I was really umming and ahhing. Here, you can't miss this horse. He's a grey horse. Here he is. He's almost white. Tripod Terror. This was a fast run race too. These two went lick. And what I love about him, he was quite close to the pace. Here's the winner here, having a nice run out the back. Tripod Terrace first up. This is the second horse, gets a smooth run. The jockey didn't really wait. Takes off a little bit early here. And what I love about is the way he really travelled into the race. Here's the winner here, like having a smug. He's running the right times, and he flushed out way too early. He gets a sit. What I love about Tripod is, just he has a real go acceleration after probably running some early sectionals mid-race. He's ducking in and out here, and he doesn't waver his task. When he sees that other horse, he wants to go with him, but he tires late. And look, around the 320, 330 mark, Murray Bridge, I think this horse is worth the gamble. I had him in, had him out, but that's a really good run first up. I mean, this is the type of horse, if he doesn't win today, we won't be on him again. So there's a couple little dangers in that race, but second up, after that really good first up run, I want to be on him. I want to be on him. I think I wanted to tip him to you. Let's go to Randwick. Look, Randwick, our strike rate might drop here. I'm not as confident as that Eagle Farm, that Murray Bridge horse, and the horses I'm going to tip you in Ascot. But I'm really enjoying the value here. We're only going to need one winner here. Here, I'm worried to tip this in this race because, look, we've got the value. I really got a lot of time for Plantif. As you can see, he's one of our horses. But look, first prep going third run in a row. I got a lot of time for him. I got a lot of time for Lancelot Dulac. I really think this was a huge win. Huge win. Again, he's taking out Marcus Bay. This win was so big that he could run flat second start, but he might not. He's got the Waterhouse bot conditioning. So again, I rate him. But I really like what Big Papa did first up. And he did the right thing. He started $1.40. They knew he was good. He won his first start. They've taken him for a spell. Hawkesbury, I won't show the video of this race, but he did a lot of things wrong. He was keen to run and whatever. He got the job done, and I just think he's going to keep coming on. And I think his price is right. I think he's worth the gamble. And Shady Road didn't do much first up on the soft 7. Maybe didn't handle the track. There wasn't any money for him either. Here there wasn't any money for him. But he drops in weight. Annabelle Nish and Archibald are flying. Zach Lloyd jumps on. He goes to 52. And I'll show you what he did here. This is him here last. Mind you, this is second race start. It's untapped. These horses are all untapped. That's what I mean. We don't know what they're going to do. Plaintiff has definitely showed the potential, but third run in a prep, the Waterhouse horse, that's a half to a really good horse. Waterhouse horse is a half to a very good horse. But again, is he going to back up? We don't know these horses. They're all untapped. How much is Big Papa going to come on after 2 wins? He hasn't done anything wrong. His run was present. Now we've got this horse untapped, taking him straight to town. He couldn't have been more impressive here. Watch him here, his last here. Here he is. They decide to circle the field. Comes out wide. We're talking this horse. I knew this would happen. This freezes. Let's get it back up. All right, you saw him here. He's last here. Let's get the screen bigger for you. we're talking $19, $20 here, right? So we know he's up in class. We know those horses got potential. But watch when the jockey just gave him a shake. The jockey gave him a shake and he just took off. I mean, you can't do more than this. First up, like he's getting a little bit tired because he's just done a mid-race move. He's gone from last to first. I don't know. I mean, $20. I'm gonna have a unit on him. Good win. Shady, what's he called? Shady Road. I'm gonna say Shady Thinker. There's a horse going around. All right, let's go to Randwick race 5. We've got two horses here. Mortal Halo. Yeah, look, again, this is why I read no knock on him. He has nothing special about Mortal Halo. And we are tipping here. I'll jump around Willie Oppa. Willie Oppa, this was a great run first up, and then behind Mortal Halo here, he had it. I'm not going to show you the video, but he had to duck on the inside, and he made really good ground. Jockey change, Tyler Schiller, Jay Ollett. Earmuffs off first time. I don't know why. He's drawn a bit wide. You don't have to worry about being drawn wide at Randwick, right? I think he's going to preach the mile Randwick. For a horse that gets back a bit. $7.50. I really think he can turn the tables. Extra 100 metres, Randwick. Third up, extra fit. At the price, I really think he can turn the tables on Mortal Halo. I'd rather be on him at the $7 than the $3.30 with that one against me. The other one, I just can't see why this horse is such a big price. Again, I got him in for the price. W. Stanley wide barrier is not really for me, but like I said, I'm not really worried about the wide draw. I mean, this horse got 6 starts, 3 rings. He's trained by Ma. They were all on wet tracks. He did nothing wrong last prep. And then first up, we got Hyperbolic came out and won. This was a great run first up, hitting the line, telling me he wants the mile. And we got $16. The only thing wrong with this horse is the price. A Ma horse with a great profile, improving second up, good first up run. I don't know why he's such a big price. So just really got the value in Randwick. I mean, this is a week meeting. There's nothing special about these horses. And these profiles are big prices we want to be on. We could have it horribly wrong until I got to admit, Randwick race 2, Bella Cazone, here's a big price, but I really, mate, talk about potential and what this horse has done first up. What have we got the favourite here? I'm scrolling because Alabama Fox and Virgil's Gift, $3.20, $3.30. Tell me who they beat. Who's Emberly and Aura? And Virgil's Gift first prep. Okay, it's Waterhouse. What? It ran second to the Mona Lisa. Won a maiden. Beat Emberly, Aura. Led. Who's it beat? Who's like Alabama Socks? Because of Frosty Girl. Like Frosty Girl, it's got potential. Still's beaten 1 length. Ruby Serve. Ruby Serves that other horse will tipping that Covert thinking was behind Ruby Serve. So he got $20. Second, the Fear No Evil goes all right. Like, what did it do the prep before? I'm concentrating on the favourites here to show you that there's nothing special about these two horses. Let's go to Bella Corazon. Again, Alicia Collett's not one of my jockeys. This horse can take up running from the wide barrier. It shouldn't be much of a problem. It beat Changing Colours and Wings of Desire. Changing Colours got a lot of potential. So does Wings of Desire. It beat him by a length, did it well, jumps 100 metres. It won a benchmark 78 last start. It goes up 2 kilos because it goes in the same grade. This horse is still on the way up. Lisa performed in this grade. And then, okay, it's the first up run. This says soft 5, Kemba gauge. It was not a soft 5. It was like soft 7 or heavy. It comes from last. All right, settled with trail, midfield. Nah, it was last. 3 wide with cover. Raptor made a mid-race move and just kept coming behind Weeping Woman. It was a huge run. And backed it up with this win. And we got 950. Is it third favourite at least? It's got to be third favourite. Is there something else in front of it in the market? Made a Muller. Oh, it's good value, mate. I don't know. Made a Muller. Why is I think they're knocking because of the wide barrier. It can overcome this wide draw. And I said, look, Alicia Collett she's okay. So she's not. I don't really select horses where are on my horses, but it's got a wide barrier because Maida Muller is in front of it in the market, and I can't see. Okay, it's drawn the 1. You don't want to be drawn 1 at Randwick. You want to be drawn out a little bit. Okay, we don't want barrier 12 way out there, but you don't want inside. And it's 750. So I really think this is a really good value bet. Bella Corazon, Bella Corazon. I mean, we've got the trainer, we've got the form, we've got the jockey. I don't think there's anything special about these two in the market. Should have the edge of Maida Muller. And then it's in front of the market for the rest of the field. Good value bet there, guys. Let's go to Ascot. Race 9. Look, Apulia. We actually tipped it in the big race. We probably shouldn't have. We tipped it with Western Empire. We knew it wasn't going for this race. We knew they were going for this race and the Perth Cup. And they showed it. It was a fast run race, very much like John Rambo. First up for a while, they just let it flop out, and it got way back in the first fast run race. And it was out of contention, and it really hit the Rhine well. Barrier 1, Willie Pike won't get so far back. It's going to really come on for that race. A lot of time for this horse at weight for age is going to be hard. He's getting pretty short, but we have to tip you Apulia. I was disappointed with Diamond Scene. Got a lot of potential, $3.70. They were saying this had a hard run. He had a trail, and it was about midfield. I thought he was a bit disappointing. On the other hand, Sentimental Hero, I thought had a huge forgive in that same race. He got out, he got keen. Just forgive the run. Now this horse, since trainer, he is unheralded and unsung. He has done nothing wrong. 1,300, 1,300, 1,400, 1,600. Gets over. He runs second Diamond Scene. Probably should have won, right? Same weight. And he beats In Good Order when he gets over the 2-1. These are the distance we're talking about today. Again, very unlucky to Diamond Scene in this race last year, right? Jockey outridden. Should have led. Box seat is held up. He should have won this race last year. Right? Then he has enough in the Perth Cup. So that form is top from. Second Diamond Scene. Beats In Good Order, handy horse, Rensas by 3. Should have beat Diamond Scene again and has enough in the Perth Cup. Comes back from the mile. Second to 1,700. Wins a Kalgoorlie by 3. Right? Wins a Kalgoorlie by 2. Just too good for him. Has a 7-week break. He's third up now. Look at this third. I watched this third up run. It was a cracker. Over a mile. He's never really performed over a mile. To watch me rock and Western Empire, he hit the line. Hit the line well near inside. I saw the video. Well back, rail, sneak run. It's a top run. And I've got him as a forgive. He is very good value. Drawn a bit wide, but the map's showing me that he will get in. So good value bet there. I think we got it wrapped up with Apulia 280 and the value Sentimental Hero. Hey guys, good luck. I've got a bit of confidence today. Don't know why. Don't know why. It's hard to have confidence, mate. This is a hard game. Therefore, really, really be careful with your money, especially around the festive season. Always respect your dollar, no matter where you're spending it, where you're investing it. And of course, the racing game is even heightened for that. Make sure that if you lose for the day, you could still be in a good mood. It's hard. I hate losing. But if you're still okay and you can still talk to people and you're not in the shits after a losing day, it means you've bet what you can afford. So don't think about what you can win. Think about what you could be losing. So imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. Hey, love you guys. Have a great Christmas, and I'll see you in Boxing Day for our prizes. Thanks, guys. Bye.